This morning, Mark Zuckerberg shared that
Thank
our
you so
MetaQuest
much,
3,
Tobion. That was
our next-gen
massive.
VR headset, is launching later this year.
Later this year.
MetaQuest 3 is our follow-up to MetaQuest 2 and will feature advanced tech that opens up new possibilities in both VR and MR. It will also be backwards compatible with Quest 2's entire library of over 500 games and apps. Later in the show,
Shut up,
we'll
you know you don't
explore
have that
Oculus
many
Studios'
games that
biggest
people
and
care
most
about.
immersive game ever with a gameplay deep dive. A game that will take advantage of MetaQuest 3's cutting-edge hardware. We have way more to share when MetaQuest 3 releases, including specs, more apps and experiences, and a whole slate of groundbreaking MR content.
Prove it.
These are all stepping stones toward our long-term vision for building the metaverse. But for today's showcase, it's all about VR games. Every title you see today will be playable on both MetaQuest 2 and 3. And
Well,
it's
then
currently set to launch
none
in
of
the
them are
next
going to
12
be
months.
impressive. None of
let's
them
get
are going to
started.
take advantage of fucking upgraded graphics card and fucking processor. Get up and bowl!
Are you ready?
Oh, shake!
Hey, a mobile game I don't want to play.
Yes, this looks like I will. Pass. He is not having fun. The only reason he's having fun is because he's getting paid.
He getting paid.
They're getting paid.
He
Nobody
getting paid.
is like that.
Nobody does at that age. Maybe a 7-year-old.
I doubt they want to play this game though. They
So
would
what do you
play-
do? You just shake in place? That's it?
It's like Saber Beats, but the knockoff.
Oh, is that what it is? Samba de Amigo.
Samba de Amigo in VR.
Whoa!
I cannot be more excited because music is
I am
such an important
so
part of my
excited.
life.
I could
I'm
not
a professional
be
musician
more
for years.
excited.
And at Meta, I've gotten to work with the talented teams behind a bunch of different
Is this an
releases.
AI-generated lady
Samba
from
de Amigo in VR
Zuckerberg?
feels
She's
like
like
it's
not
always
actually
belonged
real.
here.
She's like
Yeah.
And I can't
a
wait
robot.
to see
She's
everyone
something
shake,
off.
shaking their
There's something
maracas
off.
when Sega brings the game to the MetaQuest store
Oh,
this
it's
fall.
10% off, Joe. Are
Back
you
in
interested
February,
now?
No.
Shell Games revealed I expect
Even if
to
it's
die
free.
Hog in the Machine. Today, I can confirm that this third helping of Spy Hijinks, or Spy Jinx, is coming to the MetaQuest store this year.
That's the game they start
Hopefully your
with.
skills haven't
Samba
gotten too rusty,
de Amigo.
because this threequel will send agents on their most challenging mission yet.
All right, there's a
Confront
threequel.
more villainous villains, tackle more perilous perils, and expect to die a few more times.
Oh,
This also
you
looks
are
like a mobile
either
game.
Very strong, or that steering
No,
wheel
this looks
was
like
not
a
attached
VR
correctly.
game. Chell.
Dr. Roxana Prism is a former inventor for the agency. She
Like
truly
Deathloop?
believes she can create a better agent.
Oh, hey, I'm a butler.
You'll either prove her wrong, or prove her
What?
right. You're dead in that second scenario.
Oh no! The soda exploded.
Everyone will see just how superior my robots are to human agents.
Hey, you found some nickel. Do it again and you'll have 10 cents.
Every time we encounter Agent Phoenix, we get stronger.
Check this out. We can fly now.
It's simply a matter of time.
They fly
and
now.
iteration.
They fly now.
Don't think that's the end. It's not
Chat.
done.
They fly now.
Are you using Dr. P's notes I left in there? Aren't they great? Sometimes I look at them because they make me happy.
You don't have to play the series in order, but if you'd like to,
I didn't
you'll find
even
the
know
first two games bundled in the MetaQuest store
Oh.
for 40% off for a limited
I
time.
expect you to die.
That's not all Shell Games is working on. They made a promise at last year's showcase. 3 games over the next 2 years. Hot off the press, let me introduce you to Silent Slayer, Vault of the Vampire. Silent Slayer is a single-player horror game.
Hey, get off the phone, Joe. This showcase is exciting.
Trying to see if the game was any
As you might guess
good.
from the
They
title,
gave it a 7.
stealth is key to
Metacritic gave
survival.
that
No, I mean,
A shell game
when you're
season.
starving for
Silence
games, you
is
get the little
golden.
mini game, the spy
Sound
mini
is
game,
death.
whatever. 7.
Let's take a peek.
I expect you to die, Bond.
Keep silent. Gently. At last. Aim for the center of the chest. And do not be gentle.
I'm never gentle.
Okay, you get to throw stakes at vampires.
Man, if you wanted to guarantee
Blah.
that I will not buy a MetaQuest 3, this is the showcase
At
to do
last
it.
year's showcase,
Blah.
we revealed Ghostbusters: Rise of the Ghost Lord, and then I got to drive.
You're
off
not
into
impressed by the
sunset
These
dry
games are
ice?
fucking terrible.
With the
Ecto-1.
dry
For
ice
this year's show, Sony
and the
Pictures VR
smoke.
and Dreams
It's probably
put together a
filtered.
full dossier on the Ghost Lord himself.
No, not filtered. That's
Who
real.
is he, and how did he get to be so mean? Along the way,
Aw.
we'll get a glimpse of the West Coast's first
Was he mean
Ghostbusters
to
HQ,
you?
some iconic San Francisco landmarks, and the spirits and specters that you'll be trapping there with your friends. Let's take a look.
Ghostbusters. No.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
You know the whole story of the Ghostbusters. Well, you don't know my story. 1984. My research brought me to Columbia University, where I studied under the Ghostbusters. They dismissed my work, called it dangerous. But in San Francisco, I can show them.
No, you
With its
didn't.
untapped cauldron of the undead.
Scanning
Where
now.
others saw fear, I saw subjects. How could I know my research would stir a dormant evil? The Ghost Lord. Alcatraz. Tortured souls whose guilt I could drain and drain again. Their pain, the price of progress. My dear assistant Katie understands. Soon
Dreadlocks.
Everyone will understand.
Spooky.
Especially you, Ghostbusters, with your silly parlor tricks. You will see the progress I have made. Know the power I have harnessed. You will realize that I, Gustav Hookfather, am the genius who gave the world endless clean energy. The Ghost Lord is coming. What have I brought upon the world? The time of the Ghost Lord is here.
The Rise of the Ghost Lord. Did you hear Golem? He liked that one.
I did. That's weird.
He said,
Check this out.
Damn,
The
just
team
quick
let me into
change.
the San Francisco Ghostbusters HQ a
just
little
getting
early,
that Golem
and it's
all
still under
over the
construction.
place.
But I've got my proton pack, my PKE meter, and I know exactly who I'm teaming up with to take out the Ghost Lord.
Who?
Because if there's one thing you can say about me,
Zuckerberg.
is that I ain't afraid
Gold
of no ghost.
digger.
Oh, I thought she said
I'm
busting.
a
It's
good.
gonna
One
make me
thing you
feel
know
good.
about me. Oh, busting.
Anyway,
She couldn't even do the line.
one
Should've said.
concept
She couldn't.
developers
One
of
thing about
Racket
me
MX
is I like
have
busting.
something players will love about
I
your
like
new
busting
game.
real good.
They said you can lose an arm, then pick it back up and bash your enemies with it. There you go. Underdogs is a physics-based brawler where you wrap yourself in your 5-ton gorilla mech
There
and
you go.
rampage through New Graka, the 22nd century
Who?
mech fighting capital of the world. Take on
Oh,
whatever
Robot
the
Jocks?
pitmasters throw your way.
Can I get
and
excited
upgrade
about
your
one of
mech to
these?
be even more fearsome.
I'm gonna pretend it's Robot
remember,
Jocks.
The more you climb the ranks, the more every lowlife in the city will be gunning for you.
Do they have a
Get
new
ready to
Hitman?
claw your way up the food chain.
Robot Jocks.
I'll take a new Hitman.
Clear
VR
the
game.
gantry.
Pretty good at killing people.
Clear the gantry.
Yo, this city ain't never gonna let two base boys like us in. Nah, this the jungle out here, bro. If we wanna get into New Bracca, we're gonna have to fight like fucking animals.
Yeah, it's gonna be copyrighted.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Robot Jack?
No, that's not Robot Jacks. That's
This
it.
looks like dogfighting.
Yeah, no. Just PvE, I guess.
To some of them, they think of some joke thing.
I think don't when you said it, don't do the thing, do the thing. Is it PvP? That would be a cool. Oh, I like it if you get. I like destruction. I just don't like the style.
A lot of companies are going with this style. I don't know why.
Cause it's easier, maybe. Underdogs. Not as cool as Robot Jocks. You missed an awesome opportunity. Where is it?
At last year's show, we revealed NFL Pro Era, the first.
You did.
NFLPA.
You revealed that game.
Since the game's
It was
launch,
you.
You've completed over 3 million NFL seasons.
Who?
Over 9
Who
million
did?
trophies.
Somebody left their
next?
game running.
Here to tell you is status.
There's
Pro
one guy
president
left his
co-founder
game running over and
former
over.
NFL wide receiver Andrew Hawkins.
Who?
Thanks, Ruth. Our goal last year at Status Pro was to give people the experience of
Who?
being NFL QB1, feeling the rush of stepping onto the field and leading your favorite NFL team to victory. The
Alex,
positive
you know a lot
response we got
about
from our
football.
community was overwhelming.
Who?
That was just the beginning. Later
Joe,
this
who?
year, we're upping the game with the next evolution of NFL Pro Era. This year is all
Maybe
about
use
showing
the
the world
Titans.
what you've got.
But you know what?
The new version of NFL Pro
I
Era
did
will
want them
expand
to do a
multiplayer
sequel to
so
make
you and your
it
best
better.
friends can
Is
pit
that
your
what they're
favorite teams
announcing?
against each other and see who comes out on top. There's a world of competition out there, and we want to see how our community's QB skills stack up. We got a lot more to share though between now
Multiplayer?
and launch.
Wait a minute, it didn't even
This
have
is
multiplayer at launch.
This is more than a roster.
I assumed it
The
had
next version
multiplayer.
of NFL Pro Era will build on last year's game in so many cool ways, and we cannot wait to get it in your hands. Check us out on social. We posting a lot of community and game updates there before we launch this fall. This is really cool, by the way.
Thanks, Hawk. All right. moving
Why
on
is
from the
everything
field to the
so
court.
robotic
Back
and
in
scripted?
December, Resolution Games,
Thanks,
creators
Joe.
of Blastin' and Demio,
Check
revealed their
out this
latest
new
project, Racket
game
Club,
that's coming
an
out.
all-new sport designed exclusively
sports
for
game.
VR.
And there you
Practice your
go.
swing solo.
Isn't that what
Play
you
cricket
And there you
matches
go.
with People
Whoa.
all around the world.
Whoa.
Or just
You-
hang
feels
out
like
and
you're in the
socialize
game.
courtside with your friends in this one-of-a-kind sports complex.
Whoa.
Here's a new look
I
at
feel
Racket Club.
like I'm in the game. Fuck it. We'll go back to RoboJock. If you haven't seen this movie, watch this movie. It's a hidden gem.
Tennis.
Oh, pickleball. What the fuck with their bodies? Everybody do this. Everybody do this. Everybody do this on the Meta Quest. Everybody do this.
So low.
Cause no, you can't get the feet right. Oh, now they hide the people. Oh, there it goes.
He's playing solo.
Yeah, he ain't playing.
Some people like playing with themselves.
See, it was even janking out in the trailer. It's janking in the trailer. You couldn't even fake it. They couldn't figure out how to fake it to stop the jank.
At our debut gaming showcase, I premiered the launch trailer for Wraith: The Oblivion Afterlife.
Oh,
a
that
fast
that
travel
image
game.
looks cool.
It was the first
I'm
VR
starving
game
for
set in
something.
the world of darkness.
Come on.
And today,
Oh,
we're
the World
diving
of
back
Darkness.
into the world of
Almost
supernatural
all of those
horror
games are
with this
terrible.
all-new adventure RPG, Vampire: The Masquerade,
RPG?
which will send you to Venice, but not the Venice you see on postcards.
What?
You are a vampire,
Venice Beach?
comfortable in the city's darkest shadows. Hide
I'm a
in plain
vampire?
sight.
Aw,
Drink
shit.
the blood of mortals and
Blah.
use your vampiric abilities to become the
I am a
ultimate judge of the
vampire.
guilty. So,
Ow.
without further ado, let's sink our teeth into the debut trailer for Vampire: The Masquerade Justice.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it's the one good one. Hey, Venice, man, you got the gondola.
Italy.
You gotta have a gondola. You're a VR vampire. What the?
We're making tiger noises.
What? What? But that janked.
I didn't want to get dragged into this. But the guilty must be punished.
Such a brouhaha thing to say.
I never asked for this.
You do well to remember that. Because if you don't, I'll make things very uncomfortable for you.
Is that a guy or a girl? Is a girl
Next,
talking, but there's a guy on the
adventure that
cover,
never needs to
and
end.
the vampire powers look
I don't want
fucking
it.
awful.
I don't
It's
want
developed
What
it.
by
were
Underdogs,
that?
a studio co-founded
Joe, what
by
was the
four
red
VR
and black
veterans
tentacles?
I used to work with
That
for
was-
years on the Oculus Studios team on our very first and
don't
super
know.
popular franchise, Dead and
You
Buried.
can't even get
I know
vampire
firsthand
right.
These guys are masters at
Should have
making
been like,
fun,
just like vampires,
multiplayer
this game
games,
sucks.
And I'm excited to announce their next project, Dungeons of Eternity. This 1 to 3 player dungeon crawler generates levels from
Yeah, they are
hundreds of
running
unique
out of
chambers.
ideas.
Oh,
So
dungeon
no two
crawler.
ships are the same.
Is
You'll
this gonna
explore
be our
dark
first
crypts,
W? So
ruined
far, L,
castles, and
L,
deep
L,
caverns.
L,
Battle
L,
monstrous enemies
L.
with melee and magic.
I like her
solve
shoulder pads, though.
puzzles, avoid traps,
Bringing it back.
gather
Old
loot,
school.
escape back to safety, level up, and then do it all over again.
No,
in
there's
a
something
brand new
wrong.
dungeon.
This is an AI
Take a look.
generated lady. She's not real. Okay, maybe we get dark. I would love to see a dark and darker,
VR,
like in
yes.
VR, and we go into the dungeon and we
That'd
get
be
our
fucking
shit.
sweet.
That is fucking sweet. Cool. All right. Yes, yes, multiple people. Multiple. Wait, is it multiple people?
1 to 3 players.
1 to 3? Okay. But you might, I think they'll fuck up the loot cycle. Basically, I just want dark and darker in VR. In between missions, we get like loot and shit and go to shops, because this is actually, that might be cool. Big bosses, you don't even get that. I guess you do in Dark and Dark. In hell. Yeah,
They'll look good.
I mean,
I'll play.
the best of what we've seen so far.
Yes.
But it's for MetaQuest 2, so it's not,
you
I
have
mean,
one.
and 3. So.
Okay, we brought back Samba de
I
Amigo,
doubt there's a loot system,
but we
though.
must have
That'll
other
be
beloved
disappointing.
classics waiting in the wings, right? How about one of the best-selling games of the 90s? An iconic mystery, maybe?
Yeah, because like,
Something
how
that's
would you
spooky?
manage your inventory
Yeah,
in
I think we
VR?
have one
I
like
mean, there's
that.
ways to do it, but they're too lazy, so they probably won't do it. Now, me and Joe have always said that VR is good for horror. And,
With an H, not W.
her. This looks like a puzzle
It's
game
you.
more than a horror.
Don't be
damn it.
afraid. I'm here to help. There are many like me
I'm a
here,
friendly ghost.
trapped in this house.
The mansion
Each
comes
night,
to life
The
again.
guests arrive.
Is this Alone in the Dark?
What do you want? Show yourself.
Oh, Seventh Guest! Oh, I remember Seventh Guest. Wow, that's nostalgic. Yeah, I'll try that. Seventh Guest. Holy shit, that's all, man. That's.
The Seventh Guest.
I can't even
is mostly
remember
known for
what it
ushering
looked
in
like, but I do
the
remember.
CD-ROM era, once
Yeah,
upon a time.
there it is.
But it's a great puzzle
Let me see
adventure
if I
game.
can-
And it's cool to see Vertigo Games and Vertigo Studios
Guest.
Rotterdam staying true
Oh,
to the original,
yeah, okay.
but reimagining
So,
it for a
yeah,
new era.
clicking.
The team is using volumetric video to
And then
capture
there
the
was
live action
video.
performances of actors to help tell the game's story. They're also fully recreating the iconic mansion in 3D for the first time.
Oh yeah, the puzzles.
Just don't
It's
be
like a
surprised
puzzle.
if it starts changing shape
Kind of
around
like
you.
Smith.
It is haunted after all.
Oops.
In addition to the seventh guest, Vertigo is working on Arizona Sunshine 2, a sequel to one of the most popular games from VR's early
We
days.
saw that on
This one
PlayStation
people have been
Showcase.
waiting to see for a long time, including me.
You missed it by a week.
You might have seen the CG reveal recently, but today we have another short teaser for you.
Nah, man.
Time to say hello to your old pal Freddy, and hello to a new friend as well.
Okay, so they saved the doggy for this trailer. Like I said before, Arizona Sunshine was good. It held the zombie market up for a little while until Saints and Sinners came along.
What's going on, Fred?
So this one might be good.
Allow me to show you how it's done. Nice, but
So this is the first game they've showed off that actually shows off the capability of like the quest.
Yeah. Watching. What the? Get a room. You know that only counts as one.
Still so jank, like his attack is
In
flying
Arizona
up and
Sunshine
then
2,
knocking the
you'll
character
survive
over.
the desolate waste of Arizona with your new best friend, Buddy.
Wait, did it say not
who you
actual
can trust
gameplay?
to have your back.
no.
Oh
when Freddy's
no, they
trying to
can't
take a
even
bite
make
out of
the not actual gameplay
Arizona
look
Sunshine
good.
2 launches later this year. So be
Let me
sure
make
to
sure.
check out the game's extended CG reveal trailer if you haven't already.
Do you get the sound?
Last November, Netflix and Tenderclaws revealed that the hit series Stranger Things is coming to VR.
I remember when I used to like
I
that
hope
show.
you're comfortable in the Upside Down, because you're going to be spending a lot of time there.
You remember?
In this chilling psychological horror experience, you are Vecna, invading people's
Ooh, you
minds
get to
and
be a bad
conjuring
guy.
their worst nightmares.
You're Vecna, Joe.
As you look to take revenge on Eleven and her friends. Stranger Things VR comes to MetaQuest store later this year.
Look at Vecna.
And here is a brand new trailer.
Looks like Swamp Thing.
He does look like Swamp Thing.
It's cartoon friendly Vecna. Friendly Vecna.
I saw a means to realize my potential, to transcend my human form, to become the predator I was always born
Tentacles.
to be.
Do you get to hang teenagers?
Yeah. Crucify them.
Yeah, I don't think this game is gonna allow that.
It's time.
The premise sounds amazing. I just don't think it looks very good.
Yeah.
Next, it's time to strap into your omnidirectional
I don't know.
mobility gear.
Could be
and
all
prepare to
right.
fight the
I'm gonna
unthinkable.
do a meh.
Attack on Titan is a best-selling manga series.
So it's
Acclaimed
LLL.
anime adaptation. And now, thanks
Maybe
to
a
the Team Universe,
W.
an exhilarating
The dungeon
VR game.
one, I could maybe do a
Attack
meh.
on Titan VR Unbreakable
spend
lets
what-
you join
Unless
the
they
scout
showed
regiment
us the
and
loot
go
system,
head-to-head
then I
with
could
the
go
Titans
win.
themselves.
But
Swing through the air using your ODM gear and take down enemies many times your size. as
okay,
you try to
Attack on
protect the last
Titan
vestiges of
VR.
humankind.
Let's see what it looks
Some of you
like.
may already be familiar with this game because we teased it late last year.
Nani?
But you didn't
Nani
get
the
to
fuck?
see the game's dynamic, high-flying battles. Today you will.
You need VRs. Not actual gameplay. Pre-rendered animations. Spider blood, radioactive spider blood.
Slice him.
That's it. But you didn't show us actual gameplay. It said not actual gameplay. I mean, it could work
Back in
if it was
2011, Polish developer People Can Fly.
just the
creators
graphics on
behind
VR,
Outriders
bruh.
and
But you know what? Graphics aren't
introduced
everything.
The world to skill
That game
shots.
gonna make people
Blast
projectile
an enemy out of
vomit
the air.
if they're gonna
Skill
go
shot.
flying around.
Kick him into a cactus.
Brawler!
Skill
Brawler!
shot.
Joe!
Crush somebody under a hot dog cart.
That's it.
You get the idea.
Everybody, get on their
Now
phones. Get on
imagine
your
how
phone.
creative you
Get
could
on your
get
phone.
with
Just
that
hold your
system
phone
in
up.
VR.
All right, get on your phone, Joe.
Get
Hold your phone
imagining
up.
We've got it.
We're
Here's
all
your
too
first
busy to
look
watch the
at
showcase, so we're
Bulletstorm
gonna
in VR.
chat. Everybody, pull up your phones. If something interesting comes up, we'll look up, but we're not gonna look up and we're not gonna commentate unless something interesting. Is this interesting? Some of the better graphics so far.
It's Outriders VR.
Joe, are you making popcorn? He dodged. Bulletstorm. Cliff Belinsky. Was that a fucking helicopter blade? This one looks okay.
Yeah.
It's Bulletstorm. Huh. People can fly.
This is the Bulletstorm we all know and love. Every skill shot, every story beat
I don't know if
fully
I'd go
recreated
that
from
far.
the ground up for VR.
Oh, this
And for the
legendary
first time,
franchise.
you'll actually be able to handle an energy
Lady.
whoosh, deliver devastating
Ladies.
blows, and mow down hordes of mutated enemies. So book your ticket to the planet Stygia for later this year.
Yeah, where the blood?
And thanks to
Good
People
point.
Can Fly and Incuvo for bringing such a fun project to life. Okay, before we start talking about our final game,
What?
I know you've been waiting for an update on Assassin's Creed in VR.
No.
And I have good news. Assassin's Creed Nexus is coming to the MetaQuest store by the end of the year.
No.
Tune into Ubisoft Forward on June 12th.
It's our VR
for the full
NFT game.
reveal
It combines the
of
best of both
Assassin's Creed
worlds.
Nexus.
Oh, God, no.
All right.
Shitty graphics,
I promised you a deep
dizzying
dive.
gameplay, and
Let's get into
NFTs.
it. In 2019, Asgard's Wrath took us on an epic journey across the fabled 9
Who?
realms of Norse mythology. That journey ended here, imprisoned in this very tavern by the trickster god Loki. But Destiny has more in store for you.
What?
From Sanzaru Games and Oculus Studios, this is the world premiere of Asgard's Wrath 2.
What game?
Loki's evil invades all realms.
Have I even seen the original? This is their heavy hitter.
He must not be stopped.
I thought we were talking about Assassin's Creed.
No, she said Ubisoft wants it for their show on June the 12th.
So this is the heavy hitter?
Oh, God damn it! Fuck it! Ah!
Ozzy's gonna come right after you.
Fuck. Why do people use that? God, man, Ozzy just making money. That's passive income.
If he owns his catalog, a lot of those
Oh,
older
that's
ones
right.
sold
The
their catalogs.
record labels and shit. Yeah. But I'm sure he gets a small.
Sometimes.
Pennies on the dollar.
My guardian.
Exact your vengeance.
And unleash your wrath.
Big lady. I like it, the big lady. Oh, Jesus. Troy Havens. She's the big lady. I don't know. Mid. I can't give that a W.
Asgard's
Are you
Wrath
so
2
happy?
is an all-new
Are you
standalone
happy?
adventure in this epic
She's
series.
so proud of that one.
Freed from prison by the Weavers of Fate, you'll set out on a new quest across time and space. From the Norse realms to the deserts of ancient Egypt.
What?
Here on the Great
How'd you
Sand
do
Sea,
that?
You'll once again battle gods
Joe,
and creatures of myth
do the thing.
to stop Loki
it's
from
like you're in the
upending
game.
all of creation.
It's like,
When
whoa.
the original Asgard's Wrath released
like
on
you're in the game.
PC VR, it wowed players
Whoa.
with its jaw-dropping scale,
It's like you're in the
brutal
game.
physics-based combat, and stunning graphics.
Whoa.
Asgard's Wrath 2 will set a whole new standard for wireless
Look at that
VR.
pillow
This
in the
is
background.
the deep and immersive action
It's-
RPG that
that-
you've been waiting for.
It's stunning.
Packing enormous, free-roaming
The pillow.
environments, gorgeous
Enormous.
visuals,
Which?
and well over 60 hours of
You're missing
exploration and
the
intense
stunning
combat
pillow. Let me
into
show you the
MetaQuest
pillow
2
here.
and MetaQuest 3.
It's the stunning.
Today,
Oh,
my
I thought it
friend
was an
Matt
ottoman.
Kramer,
Stunning
head of design at
graphics.
Sanzaro
Oh,
Games,
yeah, well,
will take us on a tour of the team's groundbreaking
Either way, it's
title.
stunning.
Stunning.
Everything you're about to see was captured in game. Matt, the mic's yours.
Why is she looking
Thanks,
off camera?
Ruth. I'm so
Because she's
excited to
AI
show everyone what
generated.
we've been
She's not
working
a
on
real
at Sanzaro these
person.
last few years. Asgard's Wrath 2 picks up where the first game left off, in a mysterious tavern you can't escape from. You're suddenly thrust into battle with a giant creature, clearly from another realm. Just when you think all is lost, you encounter the Weavers of Fate, a trio of beings that set you off upon your adventure to find and stop Loki. So just how much bigger is this game? Not only will you travel through new Asgardian locations, like Muspelheim, the Land of Fire, the Weavers of Fate will also bring you into new realms, like the vast desert expanse of ancient Egypt. These massive worlds, beyond the scope
Is that a
of
whip?
any other game on the MetaQuest
I don't know
platform,
about this.
come alive in Asgard's Wrath 2.
Oh, it's dismemberment.
Dotted with temples, caves and dungeons, characters to meet,
Travel well.
monsters to battle,
You know, it doesn't look
quests
too
and
bad
side
for
quests,
VR.
wildlife,
So I guess I see why they
crafting
do this one,
resources,
but it's
mini games and more.
it's hard to get excited
This
about.
is a living world you can roam and explore freely. The most expansive of these worlds is the Great Sand Sea, full of hidden treasures and unique events. You could spend hours upon hours exploring this map and still not discover all its secrets. You might decide to prove your combat prowess by hunting rare, high-level monsters that roam the sands, or gather plants or and animal parts to craft useful consumable goods, such as bait to attract wildlife, or a ward that provides a temporary AoE benefit.
Oh, you can cut
wherever you
people's
throw.
arms. Okay. All
But
right.
it's not all about
You're
survival.
convincing me.
Kick back.
So you
and
got
fish,
one.
or beat your
You got
high
one.
score at the
Can
slingshot
we get-
shooting gallery.
What are the other ones?
There's no shortage of stuff to do and see outside the
Eternity?
primary quest.
I don't-
Yeah, that was the only other one.
But the PvP, the
These
PvE
worlds
stuff,
are
but like
so big,
Darkest
you're going to
Dungeon's
want
fun
some
because
more
it's
speed as you move through
PvP.
them.
No,
Luckily,
no.
you'll have the power of a god at your fingertips.
It's got its
As with
limitations,
Asgard's
Alex.
Wrath,
It's
you'll
VR.
be able to transform a few
Yeah.
brave animals into unique warrior followers to help you solve puzzles and eviscerate enemies. New in this game, they'll serve as powerful mounts that can carry you swiftly across the massive realms of Asgard's Wrath 2. Of course, what's fast on foot or mount can look very different to a god. Like Asgard's Wrath, you'll also see the world from the god-scale perspective and use your cosmic powers to manipulate the mortal world around you. Reach inaccessible areas, solve puzzles, and more. You can't save the world alone, though. Egypt is full of would-be heroes who need your godly assistance to enter the realm of legend. Each hero in Asgard's Wrath 2 is completely unique. Different weapons, different skills and abilities, and different strengths. By possessing these mortals, you can help them fulfill their destinies and get closer to yours as well. The first of these heroes is Abraxas, a cynical tomb robber with a grudge against the gods. You and Abraxas make an unlikely pair, but you'll have to work together to take down fearsome enemies like the bloodthirsty goddess Sekhmet. Abraxas seeks vengeance against Sekhmet for the murder of his father. With his boomerang axe, whip sword, and bladed shield at your command, he'll stop at nothing to defeat her. Combat was one of the aspects players loved most about Asgard's Wrath, us included. It was vicious and brutal. Whether swinging a sword, throwing an axe, or even using your fists, the combat made you feel powerful and skilled. In the first game, the combat favored a defense-first approach, meaning you had to block and parry a series of enemy attacks before you had a chance to remove their runic shields. This loop had to be completed 3 or 4 times before you could start damaging an enemy.
Wow, that kind of sucks.
In Asgard's Wrath 2, our updated combat system is centered around player choice.
Okay.
Nothing is holding you back.
Well, that's
You
good.
can chip away at enemy shields through a flurry of attacks or land skilled parries to trigger opportunity windows that let you cut through your enemy's defenses with ease. We've also expanded the systems to include elemental types for a greater degree of player customization and wider variety amongst enemy archetypes. This time, we have a full physics system implemented for weapons, with swords, axes, bows, staffs, and more at your disposal. You can find a combat style that's right for you. But you'll need to change up your approach, as enemies will now react to your every movement and switch up their own attacks. You'll also unlock new skills and abilities as you level up, letting you invest further in the weapons you use most. Unlock powerful abilities and super attacks to truly change the game. Nothing feels better than seeing your weapon soar into the air and rain down on a horde of enemies. You'll also discover relics you can slot into your weapons and armor that will provide you with powerful buffs, like adding fire damage to your weapon or heal over time, allowing you to customize your weapon set against each enemy you face. But you won't be the only one leveling up. Your animal followers have their own skill trees and will grow in power the more you spend time with them. Even with an upgraded companion and all these powers at your disposal, don't think the enemy AI will go easy on you. As you level up, so will they, gaining new abilities, smarter tactics, sneaky counters, stronger armor, powerful super attacks, and relics to use against you. Some will even heal each other, boost each other's damage, or call for reinforcements.
See, now this is a game. These are game mechanics. Most VRs doesn't even bother with this shit. This is a full game, so they got one. So this is where they start the show, right? This is the first game you show for you. This got one, but this is the feature.
For a true challenge and the opportunity to earn bragging rights amongst your friends, you can step into the Uncharted Rifts, an infinitely replayable dungeon crawling mode with exclusive loot that you can take back with you into the main campaign. The rifts are always open, so you can visit at any point during or even after the campaign and put your skills against some of the toughest time-limited challenges the rifts have to offer.
Yes,
Face
that's good value.
increasingly ferocious
Good
enemies
value.
as you delve deeper into these endless labyrinths, encountering the ghosts of players.
This ain't
who
gonna be
fell
a normal
victim to
VR
rifts
price.
before
I
you.
can already tell we're doing
Whether
60 for
friend
this
or
one.
foe, these
60,
specters will be
70?
part of your
I don't know, man.
helping or hindering your
Damn.
progress. Survive long enough, and you'll earn a spot on the leaderboards and those precious bragging rights. The Uncharted Rifts are deep
I'm not
and
a big
full
fan
of
of bragging rights.
They're almost like a whole game on their own.
Keep saying
And
bragging
barely
rights.
scratch the surface of all the unique dangers you'll
Pound
encounter.
it.
I hope that this first look at Asgard's Wrath 2 has you excited. We've got so much more to show you.
Did we
More
miss
heroes,
the
more
headset
companions,
feature though?
more gods,
The MetaQuest
Loki
3.
anomalies?
I want to see
I
about
can't wait to show you more.
the tech specs, what it can
Back
do.
to you, Ruth.
All right, I'll give you one. You got one, right?
Okay.
And possibly the
Now
other
head over
dungeon
to the
game.
MetaQuest store,
But that
because
game is
pre-orders
better than
of
the other
Asgard's
dungeon
Wrath
game.
2 are open. Pre-order, and you'll get a copy of the original Asgard's Wrath on PC.
Free?
You don't have to play it before,
Free.
but it'll add some fun context. You'll also get
Wait,
immediate access
on
to the
PC,
great
but
Sand
not
Sea
on
home
Meta.
environment I'm
I
standing
guess it
in
wasn't
now.
on MetaQuest
And
the
unlock
first one.
an exclusive Asgard's Wrath 2 themed character, as well as the title of Cosmic Guardian in Population 1. And once Asgard's Wrath 2 launches later this year, those who pre-ordered will get access to the Sword of Ra and the Sun God's battle armor.
What? No, shut up.
That's the end of our main showcase, but stick around for more, because up next, we have some of the most passionate VR creators sitting down to discuss the games from the show. And while you're there,
No. She said this one was specifically about all the games.
Resident Evil
so.
4.
So they're gonna do another showcase for the actual headset.
And like last year, we're also giving away this.
No, you
awesome
do that.
room
You
I'm
tell us the
standing in.
headset, then you show us
It's
the
available
games.
now in settings under home environment.
You can get that room.
Boo.
Of course, there's so much
You
more
want
we
that
want to
room?
share with you.
Nah.
We plan to announce more games, major updates to existing titles, and we've got a whole new headset to launch. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and thanks to the developers who helped put this show together. Keep playing, and we'll see you next year.
Well,
That was a giant waste of time.
or at least it's just once a year.
Waste of time. This is
Waste of
only 30 minutes.
gas.
We could have been
We're
playing
in so much
Gollum.
trouble if this
You
leaks.
wasted my gas.
This actually looks a lot like Quest 6. The Ecto 1? Oh yeah, that's still parked at my place. No, they're not getting it back.
This is very funny.
Bloopers.
It's very
Oh,
funny.
Long have I guarded this.
Hi everyone, I'm Travis Williams, Head of Production at Oculus Publishing. We hope you enjoyed our showcase and are excited for all the awesome games. We gathered some of our talented developers and your favorite VR content creators to talk a bit more about two of them, Asgard's Wrath 2 and Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord. First up is Asgard's Wrath 2, the massive RPG coming to Quest later this
VR
year.
content creators.
Let's meet our guest. Matt Kramer is the studio creative director at Sanjura Games and a good friend of mine.
What's
Matt?
up, Travis?
You know? And here to grill him with questions of
Friends.
VR gaming creators from the community.
Grill him?
Welcome,
Sure.
of VR with Jasmine.
Hi everybody.
Paid influencers
Jeff,
who
AKA
are
a wolf in VR.
very positive on the state of VR.
And Thomas,
Let's grill him.
AKA
Hey, how did you make an amazing game?
Thank you all so much for being here. You guys have just seen
Why
the
is your
video
game so amazing? Tell me now.
Well, it's because Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg.
You heard it here first.
First game to Asgard.
Well, you know, the first game. We just
Damn,
knocked it
bro.
out of the park. I mean, it's the
grilled
largest
Did them dirty. Yeah, I grilled him good.
ever made in VR.
Yes.
So
Hey,
what are we gonna do?
why can we play your game so nice?
Let's make it better.
Why is your game
That is what we're
so
doing with
fun?
Asgard's Wrath 2, so I cannot wait for you guys to get in.
Get him, OJ. What
Get
else?
So bad.
Get him. What else?
Oh,
Wrath
God.
2 has so many different layers of gameplay. We've
What do you
got
wanna
some different riffs. We've got
Shit,
over
I don't
60
know.
plus hours of gameplay.
That's it. That's all we had.
Large.
No, this guy's shaking his head.
expansive.
No.
No, there's no microtransactions in VR. They're macro transactions. You got to spend like $9,000 for the.
You could look at that. Get
I read
zoom in on this.
Yeah,
Look at that.
that's me and the Panther thing.
That's
So
our
how
next
much is it going to
mocap.
cost me
So,
for this
but-
game
but
and
you-
MetaQuest 3?
I think we know the pricing for MetaQuest 3. I think it's $700-800.
Jesus Christ.
We do?
Yeah.
No, we don't. They
What is
haven't even shown off any of the tech specs. We don't have an official price.
Let's, Asgard's Wrath.
I forgot how much the MetaQuest 2 came out. It was a good deal when it came out. It was like 300, right? Something like that.
500. MetaQuest 3 is $500.
All right, well, fuck. I guess we gotta play this fucking game. So I gotta delete what 40 minutes of our gameplay from. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna hit the stop and start button. Be right back, chat.